Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be cleaning the bearings on my DHK Maximus, and since I'm doing that, I might as well show you guys how I'm doing it, so stay tuned. So the first thing I'm going to do is take off the wheel, and this nut here is a 17mm nut. The DHK Maximus come with its own tool, which is this thing here, but I find that using a hand tool works much better because the torque from your hand is stronger than the torque from your finger. I'm gonna use a long socket and a ratchet to take it off, and you're gonna need a long socket because if you use a short socket, the side of the wheel is gonna get in the way. So here's like a little example. If you use a short socket, you see how you're touching the wheels and you don't get like a perfect fit onto the nut. So you're gonna have to use a long socket, which is something like this, or even this tool here, but I prefer this because again, the torquing power from your hand is much stronger than your fingers. I forgot I had Loctite on it. I've taken it off once before. Woo, that was a struggle. If you can see, there's you can see the leftover residue of the Loctite. Yeah, I put a lot. I got carried away. Alright, so once you take the wheels off, what I usually do is I put it under the car. There you go, just to, give it some height. So the next thing is, you want to take off this rubber piece here. This thing is holding down the pin to this wheel axle. That's how it keeps this wheel axle attached to the CVD shaft. Alright, you take the rubber thing off, or the rubber band, or the O-ring if you want to call it that. Then you want to push this pin out. And it looks something like that. There's the pin. Once you take the pin out, you can pull the wheel axle out. Here is the small bearing, and then back here is another bearing that's a little bit bigger than this. It sits in the back. And to get to these bearings, you're going to have to take this screw off. As you can see there, I have Loctite on this one too, so I'm going to have to clean this off before I apply new Loctite and stick it back in. But that's going to be after. And then all you got to do now, see the upper A-arm, it comes off. And then you could just wiggle out the CVD axle. And then from here, you could actually pull out the whole CVD axle. It's kind of tight because I haven't done this in a while and it's starting to rust and it's starting to bind together. So here is the CVD axle. There's a pin right here that holds these two together, so don't lose that pin. Once you lose that pin, you're not going to be able to run this truck. I've had that experience already. Here is the small bearing, and here's the big bearing. I'm pretty sure I might not be able to take it off this hub because it's been on here for so long and I've never taken it off yet. It's probably rusted onto there. Let's see if I could take this bearing off. I think I can, since this is a plastic hub versus the front where it's like a metal hub, so it kind of binds together. Oh man, I got some of it off. Alright, here's the big bearing. Here's the little bearing. Okay, so now that I've taken out the bearings, I'm going to be using just your regular brake cleaner from the automotive store. This one's from O'Reilly's. And I find that brake cleaner works really good on taking out grease and all that stuff. And also this bearing felt really crunchy when I was trying to spin it. So hopefully this would break up that crunchiness and give it a smooth spin. And then you guys could probably hear that it's kind of crunchy still. So I'll spray a little bit more brake cleaner. Much smoother. Yeah, really smooth now. You guys could probably hear that it's really smooth. So I'm gonna do that with the little one too. I hope that's good enough. This bearing seems like it doesn't want to go anymore. Oh, there you go. Oh, it was just my fingers slowing it down. Oh my goodness. There you go. After I clean the bearing, I just put a little bit of WD-40. It's good enough. Spin that around for a bit. Alright, now it's time to put it back. Okay, so putting it back, it's the same as taking it off. I start with the back bearing, the big bearing. Push it all the way in there. And then I put in the little bearing. Make sure it's nice and flush. Take the axle, stick it in there, spin it around. See how it feels. And I still feel it's kind of crunchy because of that little one. So I'll just put a little bit more WD-40 there and WD-40 here. Spin it around. And now it actually feels a little bit smoother. Wow, it feels a lot smoother. Yeah, it feels a lot smoother now. So the next thing I do is I want to put in the dog bone first. Alright, after I do that, I put in this screw up here. Well, before I put in the screws, I want to clean off all of this Loctite. All of it. So I'm going to do that with this one. I'm going to clean off all the Loctite with this nut right here. And then reapply new Loctite, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I tried my best to clean this, and this is the best I got. I used the tip of a safety pin to scrape off all the old Loctite, and now I'm going to apply new Loctite. Alright, once I have that, I could start screwing in the top part of the A-arm into the plastic hub. Now this hub here is plastic. The one in the front is it's a metal hub. And also the one in the front, there's a screw on the bottom that you need to get to. Since I'm working on the rear, there's no screw down here for you to get to. Alright, you want to get it nice and snug. You don't want to over tighten it because you're screwing into the plastic. Keep that in mind. Let's give it a little clean. And now you can put back on this wheel axle. You want to make sure the pin goes through. You might have to push a little bit with the tool because it's kind of like rusted. A lot of dirt and debris gets in there, and it makes it hard for the pin to go through sometimes. So it's best to use something to push it in, or get a safety pin, spray some brake cleaner in there, and clean that hole. But anyways, the pin is in, the wheel axle is on. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean all of the old Loctite off of this nut. Okay, so this nut is nice and clean now. I'm going to apply some Loctite on here and just a little bit on here. Oh, I should have put the Loctite after I put the wheels back on. Alright, so here is the part where I recommend using a hand tool, because your hand torquing power is more stronger than using your finger to torque this thing. You know, you want it nice and tight so the wheels don't come off when you're doing some crazy bashing and some crazy runs. So, hand tool. And then you could grab the wheel, and then you can use the weight of your arm, or if you put your body weight into it. You don't want to over torque it because the rim here is plastic and you might just break it. So just torque it till, you know, you feel that it's nice and tight. And right there, it's nice and tight and snug. So now I've successfully cleaned the bearings on my DHK Maximus. This exact same step you can use on all four sides. This side, that side, that side, that side. The only difference with the front, you have to take off this bottom screw. So that's how you clean the bearings on your DHK Maximus. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you guys can see the next video that I'm going to be uploading. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good one.